So definitely favored in HTDelta court, but anything can happen. This is Luigi's mansion, so we will sit tight and see what these runners can do. Glad you could all make it out here for this race. Pardon my typing. So, if we take a look at where this stands in the tournament, the winner will move on to face Coop Johnson in losers round 3. This is losers round 2. I might have said 1. This is round 2. It's the same round that I'm in right now. So, lot on the line here. The loser is out of the tournament. So both of these players are playing for our tournament lives. HTDelta with the proven faster time. That doesn't mean MakS completely out of it. There's always spaghetti. The game could crash. A Boo could get away. Boo losses could take 7 cycles. You miss every double that you're supposed to get. That double you don't get. That first 2 gold ghosts. Global timers and such. Alright. Nice. MakS not playing bad. However, I should have the audio. Okay, so going forward here, suck-ups are going to become very important. How quickly you suck up the ghost. There is a speed to it. HT electing to use the bottom left corner. And MakS going for the top left corner, which possibly saved him a little bit of time. Seemed like a couple of nice suck-ups there. Suck-ups are huge. This next one can be really tricky. You can save several seconds by having good suck-ups throughout an area. On the portrait ghosts. And the regular ghosts. But the portrait ghosts have a lot of HP, so the suck-ups are more important. There's a lot of little minor details to how quickly the ghosts can be sucked up into your vacuum, but you don't need to worry about that right now. Just know that there is a rhythm to how you want to click the control stick. And how close you want to keep it to the outside of the control stick well. There's a lot of finesse to it. It takes a lot of skill, practice, focus, etc. Good ball grab. Good ball grab. First 5 minutes of this race have been fairly close. You're supposed to let Chauncey bounce on top of your head, but very nice suck up. Nice ball. Good boss fights for both players. Really well done. HT with just a little bit quicker suck up and reactions and setup. But MakS fight was fine. Both players on the Japanese version of the game, which allows you to not have to mash as much in certain sections. Sometimes that's not the case, but 90% of the time there's less text, as you would imagine. This also means they won't be taking double damage in the Hidden Mansion, which means Luigi's essentially unkillable. If you die in Japanese Hidden Mansion, you die in real life. As long as you're not playing 10%. So, Area 2 is where things get real. By the way, if you've never played in a tournament race, especially an elimination tournament race, it's very intense. We're watching these two play and we're like, yeah, they're doing good, yeah, they're doing, but when you're actually playing, it's a totally different animal from doing just personal best attempts. You really feel that like sense of urgency when you're in a race. HTDelta missing the double, but it doesn't seem to have cost him the lead. Let's see how these Shy Guys go. Sick. Good Shy Guys by both players. Now who gets the RNG? HTDelta. And Mac gets the early release as well. Okay. There's a 50% chance you have to chill there for another 8 seconds. Or more. Doesn't really matter because once you get it, you're just like, yeah, I just lost time. Poster skip. Poster skip. Which technically isn't really a skip. This game has some terminology that isn't really accurate, or it's misleading, like chest glitch and poster skip. Because if you were really to skip the poster, wouldn't you press the button without even taking it off the wall? You're just taking it off the wall, like through a very narrow window. I don't know. Semantics. So now things get really spooky. There's this giant orb with red eyes and a Jolly Rancher on his head that flies out of the ground. It's rather odd. Nope, poster skip can be accomplished in both hidden and normal mansion, and any version of the game. Quick chat with EGAD and head back into the mansion. Bad luck. Let me guess. Bomb? Oh, he sets up the text skip. Okay. Interesting. Better bank on it. Wow. Both players doing the best, I guess, possible thing to in their situations. Wow. This is insane. Already. Wow. Now we're just when like you're in a race this close, it's like you're just walking a tightrope now, or running on a tightrope, I should say. HTDelta with a little trouble. Doesn't cash in on the good luck that he got over Mac. Like these little things are starting to matter now because they're just back and forth. Might be the closest race I've commentated this tournament, and I've commentated about a half dozen races. I wish I knew what Max PB was, because he seems like a pretty good player. We'll try to get him on the horn afterwards and see what he says. Okay. It's the discretion of any runner to not submit your times. So but I won't rule out a possible that'd be pretty crazy, right? But not like not impossible. So this is important to not grab the emblem on accident before you catch the boo. You want to catch the boo, grab the emblem. Never the other way around. Both players just matching each other trick for trick. It's just coming down to boo luck and movement. Alright, time to annoy the butler. He only has a few words for Luigi, a few choice words. Both racers have been within a second of each other for like 8 minutes or something. And now they won't be, because I'm the ultimate jinx, so someone's about to totally spaghetti here. They're both going for the hat trick. Mac goes for it, gets it, I think. No, just, yeah, I was gonna say it was probably a little too early. HTDelta maybe got it, I'm not sure. So now, the butler is dead. The critical part there to not screw up. The long range shot from HT. I think MakS can take the lead. Gain the lead. Can he keep it though? I really want to know what his PB is. Cool. Instaboo. And gets the tech skip. Doesn't get stuck in the wall. You can soft lock there, believe it or not. It's pretty easy to avoid it, but if it happens, you are just stuck there. I guess you can save and quit. Because you... No, you can't, because I'm pretty sure you get the tech skip, so... Yeah, never mind. You're just stuck on the wall. You're just rip. You have to... You're just... I think you're just done. Like, unless you maybe saved a boo beforehand. Because you foresaw getting soft locked, but that doesn't seem like something a person is capable of knowing beforehand. It just kind of happens. However, I have had some soft locks in this game that I became conscious of, and I try to avoid it because crashing your game in a race is not good. Dude, maybe MakS just a tournament runner, dude. He doesn't do PB attempts, doesn't care about his PB, he just does tournament runs. He just wants to get this bread. Just wants to knock out HT. That's what he gets off on. Don't let his boo get away though. Holy shnikes, it was close. Man, Mac with a commanding lead now. Well, commanding is a bit strong, but I mean he's nearly a whole room ahead now. A nice lead. Uses the wrong door. Classic. Good dog here. It looks like the setup is on point. Early dog. Early doge. Sick. Biggest hitbox in the game is that scan box for the warp there. Oh, can't quite clutch the double. You can see him flash, like, doing the cheeky flash, but it was not to be. So if HT can get this double, chip away at this lead, very nice. That'll give him a little bit. Mr. Bones is random. However, it usually doesn't end up costing that much time, whether he spawns over to the left or on the top right. You just react, he's just, oh, there he is. Because you let the dog bite you, and that's how you get your timing. On the third lunge, HT could possibly gain a little more time here. Good respawn there, though, so Mac mitigates the time loss. Here we go. A lot of Luigi flipping his legs, but he safes it. He plays safe there. That was very smart. He got a little more time back there in the backyard and on the boss fight, but Mac still with a bit of a lead, but definitely gonna see what happens next area to see if he can maintain this pace. Missing the double, missing the one cycle, those sort of things they're like mentally taxing. Like throughout a race, you have like so many things that you're like aware of you're doing wrong, and sometimes when it's like a really big mistake, it tilts you, man. You get mad. So the best thing to do is to not try as your best, your hardest, not to get tilted. Just don't care. Care, but don't care. Because once you get tilted, your mistakes just start to become like foregone conclusions. Like you're just gonna start making more mistakes because you're like, now I'm mad, now I'm like ready to make bad decisions and play irrationally. Which this game doesn't like it when you do that. This game likes it when you play very logically. Not a very... There's some feeling out, but there's a lot of just paying attention. So Area 3 slows down a little bit in the beginning. You're kind of just popping down here. Oh, getting scared there. There goes another second. There's all these little things. HT is just don't get scared here. I'm sure he didn't get scared there. Fun fact, you can actually re-enter the well and look at Mario again. It won't do this whole cutscene, but you'll trigger another cutscene if you walk back over to that lion's head. I didn't know that for the longest time, because I don't know, I hadn't walked around the mansion casually in like 15 years or something. Ah, this is Tony. Okay, I think I remember hearing the legend. There was a commentator that's like, I'm gonna call him Tony because that's his name. Okay, exposed. So, with the lead, needs to get this shot here because HT is a couple tricks away from gets it. Nice. That was really smooth. HT got the shot too, just a little different setup. Mac getting it like on the walk on the way. Ah, okay. It all comes full circle. Boo's just sitting right in front of him, that's always nice. Sick RNG. Wait, same spot for HT? No way! There's so many spots they can be. What kind of global timer cycle, memory card, corruption, in-game clock, console time manipulation is this? Alright, so Granny. Balls. Shoot Granny with balls. Okay, now it's just a matter of the Boo's right there. He really banked on the Boo being in that mill. Okay. Little sketchy here. You gotta be careful. This Boo has 100 HP, so a lot of things to double cackle on in this room. Played safely there. You know, you want to be more to the left, so you're not walking as far after you catch it, but, you know, losing him is 10 times worse. Played it safe. Well done. Where is the Boo? Boo balls, dude. Never what you want to see. A Boo ball is... There's never a good situation. Boo balls are not helpful in any way. They're the most troll thing. Even a bomb, you know, just blows up and goes away. The Boo ball stays and blocks you. It can block you from entering doors. It can block your vacuum. Alexa, go for the normal strat here. There's a triple you can get. Oof. Accidentally knocking on the wall. So sometimes the objects that are near walls, you'll accidentally hit the wall because the hitbox for the wall extends actually like further out than like the furniture. It's weird. It happens a lot in the dust room when you try to or if you try to shake the barrel, you'll knock on the wall, or you'll knock on the barrel like in the corner, but it actually you're hitting the wall. It's really dumb. Oof. Just wide left. Same thing happened in my race, so I'm not one to talk. Can't oof that much. Shout out to the SpeedGaming staff that have been keeping this video feed going despite having clearly some technical difficulties. I appreciate their perseverance and continued patience as we clearly see there's a race going on. That's all you need to know. We got timers, we got rooms. I know we got boo counts. We know where we at. If you line up Moonshot, it's easy. If you YOLO it, it's, you know, you have to be very sure about your angle beforehand, where most runners will, you know, lower the vacuum and aim for a sec, but you can actually just, like, catch it, like, midair and YOLO shot it. It's just... How daring are you? The Moonshot is... Dude, it literally is a moonshot. Did you know that? That's right. Past the Astro Room, the boo text you get from EGAD can start to become very long. Can. Maybe. I'm thinking 100%. Once you're past 15 boos, so I mean, there's a lot of different cutoffs, so depends on your route. Good twins. Thankfully, missing a boo here or letting a boo get away here is not even like the biggest deal, because all the rooms are lit around here, so you're just gonna lose some time looking at it again and capturing in the hallway or the room over or whatever. Another boo ball making its way into the Chauncey painting. I guess you could use that boo ball to clip out of bounds if you needed to. If you, for whatever reason, wanted to use the boo ball instead of the other ball that's in the room, you could. So I take back what I said, that boo balls don't serve any use. However, that is still pretty useless considering there's already a ball in that room. It's still not that inaccurate of a statement to say that boo balls are no good. Lol, the same boo ball. It's taunting me. Oh, is it gonna block? So this is, yep, it's blocking him. Oh, yep, gotta move it. Oh, still blocking. Told you, dude. Boo balls are nonsense. HTDelta sort of scuffing here a bit, yeah. Scuffling, and misses the tech skip in the laggiest room. Which is not really the laggiest room. It's the second laggiest room. The armor room is by far the laggiest room. But this one's pretty bad. That is definitely a miss. Mac nearly done talking to Clairvoya. Yeah, you gotta use the flashlight on the ball there, not the vacuum. And so, just the fire room and the boss. And then we're on to Area 4. The most hype area. And Mac with a considerable lead. Don't let that boo get away, man. Oh man. You can look at the circle, it's like halfway between the rooms, so I was pixels away from getting away. Dat boo. Yeah, if you ever want to know where the enemy you're fighting stands, just look at that circle underneath the character or the enemy. That's where it at. It always shows you where it is. So you just look at Luigi, look at the circle, and that could be one way to space yourself properly. What's deceiving about it is that it's like a drop. It's like a water drop circle. It like constantly expands. So it isn't. It's not like you're playing Madden. You got like the circle. Okay. You ever notice that? The circle underneath the enemies? Yeah? Could be helpful. Hint, hint. Get this double. Nice. Wow, I thought the Jaguar head was going to get in the way. The Atari Jaguar head. Alright, so this boss is epic. This could cost him a lot of time if he doesn't do this properly. It's not luck, it's all based on your movement. And he's doing some interesting zigzags here to try to get these boos to be right where he wants them. Takes a shot. Another one. Oh my god, that was clean. That was a great Velocis. Well done. You always love to get the full, all the way, every single one. Let's see what HT's got. To match MakS' determination right now is definitely challenging. He is on a mission right now. To win Waluigi's apartment. Where Petey Piranha has kidnapped Wario. Goes for the shot. Takes another one. Few boos floating around. Still 5 or 6. Maybe 5. Has one more. 1 cycle. Just gotta be a little patient here because this last guy started to go into flee mode. Gotta have your back to him. Yep. And then he charges you. Use your ice. Catch him. Easy. Not a quicker 1 cycle than MakS, but it's still 1 cycle. Mario. Boolossus is a very intense. It's like the most intense boss in my opinion. Yes, King Boo is very intense as well. But in a race, the time loss you can get from Boolossus seems to be probably worse if you continue to screw it up. Where, like, you can kind of recognize maybe your, I don't know, like even it's like a fast 3 cycle is not that bad, a slow 3 cycle is not that bad, but like a 3 cycle Boolossus is really bad. 2 cycle can still maybe not be as bad as like a fast 3 cycle for King Boo, but probably still better than a slow 3 cycle for King Boo. So I mean, whatever. Every boss is clutch, man. The bosses in this game are just, okay, here we go. Instagram. Quick rotes. HT trailing by quite a bit now. It's going to take some serious spaghetti from MakS, which, based on how he is playing right now, is unlikely. This man is playing very, very solid right now. But I don't count anything out in Luigi's Mansion. Area 4 does have a lot of challenging things that you have to nail. In between walking very far. Doesn't go for Breaker Room, which is totally fine. Does go for this double. Nice. You gotta be quicker than that though. I've never gotten that. That double is really weird, in my opinion, because you have to catch the dude through the wall while luring the other guy like fast enough before the guy behind the wall despawns, and as you saw, it just despawned. It's like you have to do it fast to even get it, and then if you don't get it, you just get punished. Is Grimly not given HT? Okay. Show him your heart, Grimly. Right, so yeah, Mac with the Hoarded 54, just does tournament races for kicks. Doesn't submit his times. Against HTDelta, the proven 59er. Apparently there's a video on YouTube, I guess. YouTube is not speedrun.net though. It's YouTube. Did you know that? Okay, yeah. You can see HT doesn't do the double. He does this strat where you activate the barrel as you're sucking up that dust pile, and so it allows you to get over here and not have to do extra suckage. Very safe setup. I like it where you just stay in the corner there, and this guy gets stuck over here, so you don't have to worry about him coming over and murking you, ruining your KD. Oh boy, that happens sometimes, and it's like hard to see because there's all this fire and Shy Guys in the way, so the fire element just kind of like sneaks. Very cool, walking over to the ladder first, then grabbing the dub. That burn was like not a big deal at all because he was still doing damage because the fire does like slow damage like over time. So he was getting burned, but he was still doing damage, and then it stops pretty quickly, and you just get back to what you're doing. All right, let's see this. Doesn't do the scare skips, but that's only like saving frames. Oh, okay. Oh. Usually you go for the pink guy in the top left first, but he likes to do this. Nice trip. And then go for the pink guy. Interesting. Yeah, because if you see what happens, see how far away he is from the chest. Like, I mean, that's like such a minor. Like, he does this from very, like, consistently. In like a very, not gonna say very safe, just he does it in the order that he does it. There's a very optimal order for doing this room, and it's really hard. It's really hard. And it's one of like the most clutch things in this run at the very end. So it's pretty huge. Oof. Not getting the fire on the gold ghost there. A little annoying. Yeah, you can see he's going for the pink guy first. That's like what most runners do. So that way you can catch the triple here and then be right next to the chest. In this way. Cool. No need to light this room up. That MakS in, he's just gonna get out of there and head to the most famous portrait ghost in the game, Sir Weston. Now what's tough about Weston is that he's like got diamonds in StarCraft, but Mac doesn't care. He just one cycles him on the icy floor. Oh boy. Boo is definitely escaping, but he played it well enough to avoid a potential tragedy, a getaway. So if you hold R as you enter the lit hallway, you won't pause for a moment as you take the vacuum out, so you can just hold it down the hallway to get the fire there. You definitely want fire. Heading into the penultimate fight in the game. You can consider the whole art studio just to be like one fight, because you're locked in the room. Weston, wow, he brought him ring around the rosy there, but HT holds on. HT definitely has a good hold on like understanding how to keep Luigi from breaking off things. Good safety. And now he needs to figure out how to recover this potential double. Oh, there's no potential anymore. There was certainly a double cackle in there. And now the spaghetti, because that room is not lit up. So he has no choice here but to kind of coax him back into the ice storage, cold storage. One save and quit away from the final boss. Pretty intense right now. This is a very solid run. There has not been many hang-ups or big mistakes. HT just trailing behind, about to head up to Bangor. That boo gets away, dude. That throws a wet blanket on the end of this area. Rip. F. Mac poised to knock HT out of the tournament. The king of Iron Fist tournament. Does Mac have it in him to clutch this? It's his race to lose, barring many crown thefts. Maybe just one. Because once crown theft happens, you just soft reset, run back downstairs, do the fight again, but that surely is going to take a while. How about no crown theft? Could happen. It is illegal to steal crowns. This is Losers Round 2 of the Luigi's Mansion No Out of Bounds tournament going on this summer. Race between HTDelta and MakS ported 54. Bit of a sketchy first cycle. What's the play here? You could still get a 2-cycle here. He's going for it. Good pulls, good pumps, good dodge, but yeah, you're not even near close enough. You gotta be closer than that for longer, especially with that much HP. Rip 58, dude. That would have been nuts to get a 58. I would have dropped one in my shorts. But he was playing so well for so long. Like, it was just like at some point, man, like something was bound to happen. But it's over. The winner, MakS54, the unhoarded 54. See if I can get this man on the horn. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Spaghetti. Commentary spaghetti. Pretty common when dealing with me. Every day when you're walking down the street. Okay. Here's the correct message. I'll see if I'll find Mr. HT, who is going into the final fight. Final fight guy. Streets of Rage. So we'll see. We'll see. invite's been sent. But for sure, we got a winner, Mr. Mac. Now, let's see if HT can get the 2 cycle here and redeem. Oof, that is quite the getaway. Sometimes King Boo just... You have to dodge the ice ball. Little spinorama. So sometimes dodging the ice ball sort of makes you move in a way that's like not advantageous to keeping him near you. He moves away, you walk away, and so he gets away. I think he's gonna go for the freeze here. Yeah, the freeze where you get hit by the ball of ice, freezes Luigi in place. Headshot. And we are joined by both HT and Mac. Hello.
Well, that was quite the race. I definitely underperformed for a majority of that race, but I was also very caught off guard to see how good this guy was, because I had never seen or heard of him, and I'm like, wow, I'm kind of getting whaled right now.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, I've been playing Hundo, and I just came to this category.
Okay, for sure, that makes sense.
Yeah, I was playing out of my mind this run.
Yeah,
like, you can look back. My Weston Boo, my Free Boo were both just right on the line of leaving.
Yeah, it's too bad about the 58 at the end there. That's kind of like close. But GG. It was a good race.
You too.
But trying to think what happened in that race. I
also had an insane Boolassus that I remember.
Yes, I actually saw that. That was when I was like, well,
yeah,
I'm packing up.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the mansion felt really nice to me today. The RNG was just bailing me out.
But yeah, overall, just I feel like I haven't really been playing the game as much as of lately, so I don't really want to blame that. But the execution was not really there. I don't really have much to blame, but that it was really sloppy. I took a few wrong turns throughout the race and messed up a few key things. I was really upset once I missed the text skip on Lydia Warp in Lydia's room got the long text, and it was the laggiest thing I've ever endured. I swear I had to master text for like 30 minutes. It's like
yeah, those are always the worst.
It wasn't that enjoyable, but yeah, no, it was a good race. Shout outs to Boston for commentating, and shout outs to SpeedGaming for hosting. Yeah, that's all I got.
Mac, what is your PB for this category?
This is actually my new PB. Before that, I had 59, 57 because my video capture was real bad. I'm gonna submit for sure.
Congrats. What's your 100% PB?
Right now I'm coming up on 115, but my last one I had was just short on the money, so I didn't really feel like satisfied with it. So I'm still trying to get a better run in that.
Best of luck with those as well, and in the race upcoming against Mr. Boop Johnson. Should be fun.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So, you guys got anything else?
That's it for me.
Thank you very much for participating, boys. HT, sorry to see you go, but
not a problem. It's GG's, and again, thank you all for hosting. And yeah, it was fun.
Very fun. All right, well, that does it for me. I'm Boston Brew. We got more races in the future, so follow all the SpeedGaming channels and check them out. I'm out. Peace.
Say bye.